What's up guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, I'm in a different room at the moment, and I didn't mention this in the last video, but I am back home in Texas.
I am Steve Rogers.
But for today's video, I thought I'd share with you guys how to play Wings You Are the Hero by Kotaro Oshio. A lot of you guys probably know this piece. It's a pretty popular one in the fingerstyle world / community. But I did want to mention before we start the video, other than asking you guys to like and subscribe, some of the notes on the tab are kind of bizarre. A lot of this stuff doesn't really follow what Kotaro Oshio plays, even in his CD recording. And I'm assuming that it's not Kotaro Oshio himself who transcribed the piece. I'm assuming that it's like some kind of, like a transcriber or something like that. And I don't really blame him, because this piece is a very improvisatory piece. A lot of the techniques that Kotaro Oshio uses, he kind of can just use them whenever and wherever he wants. So if you look at a lot of different videos of him playing live, he doesn't always play this piece the same, because he implements different techniques in different areas, and he does it differently in different performances. But for today's tutorial, I am going to be basically teaching you guys how to read and interpret the tab. Even though there are some weird stuff there, I would recommend you guys to follow along at first, especially for those of you guys who aren't really comfortable or used to playing Kotaro Oshio's tunes or using his techniques. After you get accustomed to playing with the tab, I'm sure that your hand will get pretty fluent with playing and using these certain techniques. So later on, you'll be able to kind of improvise a little bit more on where you use these techniques. But yeah, that's enough chit chat. I talk way too much in these things. Let's just get started with learning the tune. Okay guys, so before starting to learn the piece, let's learn the tuning of the piece. Basically it's in dad-gad, so what you do is you tune down the low E to a D, the B down to an A, and the high E down to a D. And then the rest of the strings, they're just basically the same as standard. Okay, so let's start with the intro of the piece. So as you can see, there's an AM/X on the top in the standard notation part. And then there's a bunch of X's in the tab. Basically that means a muted note, nail attack. And if you guys don't know how to play nail attacks, make sure to check out my tutorial video on how to do that. I made it 3 to 4 years back. If you truly don't get it after watching that, leave a comment down in the comments box below asking me, for clarification or something like that. So let's begin. So AMX nail attack, basically on muted notes. And then after that, there's half bar and 4/4/4, but it says P on the standard notation, right? It means basically upstroke. I don't know why there's an X there. Probably a mistake, but I don't know. So Raschiato, meaning to fan out your hands. And now these plus signs on the bottom, I'm assuming that they mean bass, palm hits. But they're all strummed. And how I do my strums is I first release A and M for down, and I pick up with index. Oh, A and M, by the way, for those of you guys who don't know, M means middle finger, A means ring finger, and I means, of course, index finger, P means thumb. I use that kind of pattern. It does say on the tab to use A and M for all down and up strokes, but I just use I. I for up, by the way. But you can do whatever you want. The next one is just a muted nail attack. I don't know why there's a 5/5/5 XXX thing there, but just don't mind the 5/5/5 part. Now there's a right hand tap, RHT, that stands for right hand tap. And basically that means literally just slap the strings wherever you want. You just want that percussive sound, the fingers slapping the strings, and you just want the 5th frets of the 3 low strings to ring out. And then a slap harmonic on the 12, right? And then repeat. plus signs mean palm hits. Yeah, that's basically the intro. Let's move on to the verse. So upstroke with the I, and then a nail attack slide into the 11. Again, P means thumb, so it's like a little pinch kind of thing going on with the 12-0-0. Back to strums, because it says A and M and P. So I kind of just strum all of that up to there. Hopefully you guys were able to follow along with my slow playthrough thing. Basically, you know, the second part of the verse is almost like a repeat of the first part of the verse. So everything written down on the first part of the verse regarding right hand fingerings, I kind of just would follow those, right? Let's get on the pre-chorus kind of thing. That big X, you know, probably same thing. I don't know why they changed the notation there, but just nail attack down on muted strings. And I just kind of do strums here. So first begin with strums, pin, strum, pinch, strum, then we get to the slap harmonic parts, strum still, some parts it does say I and stuff for upstrum, I and whatever. Honestly, you can do whatever you want. You can either do the strum thing with the P, or you can do I and P. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want. So I'll just go from after the slaps. Just use all strums there. I also do put some pinches sometimes. Again, it's all up to you. Just try to follow my right hand fingerings. If you're lost, you know, just play through it slowly or something, and hopefully we'll all be fine. So let's go to the famous part, the chorus, quote unquote part, right? The beginning part's raschiato, it's like a squiggly line. Now pinches. Strum there as well if you want. Pinches again. Raschiato there. I just do strums there. Pinch, strum, right? And then pinch, strum, strum. going to the first ending, as you guys can see, with the big number 1 on the top. And basically this is like the little instrumental interlude. And again, plus signs mean bass hits, right? Palm hit. So every time you strum down, that's when the palm hits go, and then every other strum is up. That thing is like the 12-12. You just kind of mute all the other strings on the back of the fret. You just strum down. And the 0-0 after that, I kind of just strum up with I or P. Now the repeat. Now the XXX, just can do a nail tech or strum down, whatever you like. Plus sign, and palm hit, and just strums. So now we go to the 7-7, 7-7, 7-7 harmonics. So basically what these are, you just tap the 12th fret harmonics on the strings that are written there. Like a really big, really fast bounce. So the harmonic will ring right on the 12th fret. And I kind of do it on the fret to the right of the fret, I guess. Basically, this is the 12th fret, this is where you would finger it. And I kind of use this, I kind of tap it right on top of this fret over here. And that's where it breathes a little bit better for me, at least. And of course behind here, you just hammer on the frets. Right? And now we're back in the intro part. Basically, it's like the second part of the intro, like the second half of the intro. Okay, yep, there we go. And basically what happens is you go back to the verse now. So you basically play this part. That part, and then you go all the way down, you play the chorus one more time up to here. And now you go to the second ending, which is over here. You're gonna have this slap harmonic, hammer on, slide up to 5, slide up to 10, right, slide down. So from 3, you do like a left hand strum thing, and then after the strum you slap. So basically how you do that is slap. I don't know why there's an arrow there, by the way. Just don't mind that. So after the slap harmonic, slap with your left hand, body hit with your thumb. 3rd fret, so 3 plus 12 equals 15. So slap on the 15th. And then right hand slap. Now you're adding like a string slap thing with your right hand. And the body hit. Same thing there. Now, and I do another roll thing, strum thing there. Yeah, so I'll play that slowly for you guys, maybe from the beginning of the little bridge thing. basically what happens is you go all the way back now to the chorus part. Then you go all the way down, you play the chorus one more time, and then you go. Part, and then basically go all the way down to the Coda part. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Hopefully all of you guys were able to make it this far with following along with the tutorial. I know some parts might have gone a little bit confusing, but yeah, I'm really sorry about that. It's just so hard to explain what's written there, just because, again, you know, it's a very improvisatory piece. You can kind of do whatever you want with your right hand later on if you get more used to playing it. And you know, right now, even me, you know, I don't follow along with the tab at all. I kind of play it completely differently. Of course, the chords and everything are still there. The left hand stuff is kind of all still there, but a lot of the right hand is very different. But regardless, if you're gonna go back and rewatch this tutorial, just follow along with my right hand, follow along with the tab, and just try to practice that until you get really used to it, and then you can start improvising later on. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.